But yeah, like
That.
Alex is getting into the Benjamins, man. I
Yes,
got him
sir.
some pineapple upside down. He wanted a pina colada, but they only had that in a gram. A little too much for him, so. But yeah, the high roller becoming a true high roller, because you can't obviously we can't just well, I guess we could, but they'd be breaking the rules. You can't just smoke a J in the smoking areas. You got to go with the dispos. You got to go with the cards.
For real.
Oh, but yeah, shrooms
Let
at
us bring a
Dorney.
J.
What'd you say?
Just bring a J, bro.
Wait.
We need to let us bring a J, bro, into the park.
I mean, that's literally happened in front of me at Hershey before. So there was someone just
Let me
smoking a J in front of us.
let me spark a J in the park, bro. All I'm saying. What's what lift hill is long enough to spark like smoke like chain smoke a J?
Anaconda.
Like two hooligans in the back row chain smoke a J because the lift hill is so long, bro.
Um, Anaconda, Magnum XL 200. What's another one? Phantom's pretty
Now,
long too, but it's not as long as Magnum.
now how legendary would it be? Two hooligans back row of the beast spark one on the first
Beast.
lift hill and one on the second lift hill.
Beast is really long too. If Shockwave was still open, that would be one of the easiest ones for this. What's another really slow lift hill? Or multiple lift hills will work too, because then you because then you have times to take a smoke break. I'm trying to think of more. Oh, Twisted Colossus.
Okay. Yeah. Because and on the second one, they even hold you, bro.
Exactly, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It gives you time to relight stuff if you have to.
I'm saying.
This is so stupid, bro. I'm trying to think of another one. Wildcat would be kind of decent because it gives you, like, a moment in the pre-lift. You know, when you're going up because it's slow because of the block breaks.
Millennium Force.
Ooh, because of the view. Ooh, Ravine Flyer 2.
Yeah.
That view? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of an actual slow one now, though, that I've been on. Really slow. That's actually good because...
The Voyage is sort of slow.
I would say Voyage is like middle of the pack, but this is getting like B&Ms are kind of slow, but I'd rather
Yeah.
not get on a B&M. X2, oh yeah, the
That one's
Vagonas.
slow. It's slow enough.
You know, I would love to get, even though I know new moon rides are better than full moon rides, I would love to get a full moon ride on X2. Just looking at the moon. I don't even know if the moon will be visible from where you're facing, but that would be sick. But y'all, we're actually starting the cast now. Wow.
What you got today, man?
Welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all.
So
We back.
31
We
of
back.
high rollers, where we might be tripping at a few parks this weekend, but we'll see. Speaking of
What you
which,
smoking today, man?
Fall 97 is back on the menu. I had honestly, I got an ounce of wedding cake, and because that's just become one of my favorites. But I've been going through that bag. It's time to go with a slightly different hybrid indica dominance. Cause Fall 97, man, let me tell you, I love the tingle it gives me.
Fall 97, huh?
I love the tingle, but hopefully everyone is doing a-okay. I actually was gonna look at some of this stuff here before, but we didn't end up doing that. Honestly, we actually have a pretty meaty cast. You know, this is definitely some protein in here. Actually got some stuff to talk about. Speaking of which, but first though, let's get some stuff out of the way.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
What?
At the local places, I can't find anything but rich tobacco and joy pods
What?
instead of the classic.
That
It's kind of rough here, bro.
That is strange.
That rich is a little rich. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's funny because I actually do like the rich because it tastes kind of chocolatey, but like I'll be switching out the two.
I definitely like the classic better. And I'm not doing menthol. What do I look like?
Speaking of which, I was like, oh, let me try menthol again, you know. Let's get some more fresher buzz. Literally, I don't know what's with the menthols, but that shit has been spitting so bad.
Ooh,
I'm like, it's literally like pouring in my mouth. Like
I hate when it spits, bro. I'm like, oh my god.
Like it's literally like I'm like hitting it and it's just going straight to my throat. Like there's
Ooh, bro.
Yeah, like so I'm just like, nah, I'm good on that. In general though, super duper looper stumble. I hope to see a lot of y'all there. I don't know what's gonna happen though, because looking at the weather. Ooh, now the rain is dissipated. I could deal with rain rides. The weather, the temperature, it could be a little better. I'm cold blooded, so I'm gonna definitely layer up, but I'll deal with that. The wind might cook us. The gusts. I'm looking. I don't know. I don't even know if it's a full tropical storm or even hurricane at this point. I think it's just a tropical storm, but it's gonna do enough to where I think the gusts will be just literally sitting at 30 for most of the day. So that's a big rough. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully it goes down, cause for all 115 of us, more so for the people that this is probably one of the few times they can go to Hershey Park for a few years or so. Like I genuinely hope everything settles and we're able to at least get some just damp, kind of cool rain rides. Like I'll take that. Fall rides, whatever.
Yeah.
Mother Nature, please be on our side. Fingers crossed.
Oh.
Another wild shout out, because basically I'm part of the Coaster crew at this point, is they recently had Coaster Creatures on their cast, where she goes around and does a whole bunch of photography for, I don't even know, 4 parks, but in general. So hearing that sort of will be pretty cool. That cast is up the longest one so far. Go ahead and check it out. Also, shout outs to Mark from Drunk Riders for, in my opinion, best takes. So the reason is he always just says stuff on Twitter I just agree with, and on the cast he's the one that's always defending the takes that I'm the one that is like crying in the car listening to. So and recently, as a beer drinker more myself, IPAs are definitely mad overrated. So yeah, yes Mark, thank you. Not everyone wants to be feeling bloated and literally just so heavy after just a beer. Thank you, appreciate you. That's the end of my talking my shout outs. I can't think more shout outs. Shout outs to Aaron. Hopefully see you at Dorney and Hershey Park. Yeah.
Get him on the cast.
Oh yeah, we were saying, I was just talking, he's been busy, but he's definitely trying to get back on soon. So the next few weeks for sure. I'm trying to think of who else. I guess the crew I'm going with to Super Duper Looper Stumble with, Cam, Gavin, and Alex. Gonna be fun. It'll be the first time I hung out with Cam, but obviously probably will be a homie, and then a homie for life. You never know who you meet in this hobby, man. If Alex is cool with him, I'm pretty sure he's hella homie.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, I can't think of anything else. Shout outs. Let's keep thinking of shiny one out. Anything out?
Nah, bro.
Yep. So news here. Well, a little bit of a overview is NBC Universal executive reveals more details on Epic Universe. Rookie Racer finally began testing Primordial at Lagoon has literally just opened, just out of nowhere, just opened. So that's good to hear and see, I guess, because I don't know the hours or the calendar for that park. So does it get cold in Utah? I
I
would
don't
assume
know.
so. Like,
I believe so, yes, but I don't know what timeline wise and
yeah.
what the temperatures would be like. So,
It seems like Big Bear from Big Bear Mountain was found at Disney. Uh, Jimmy Fallon, days are the ride, or its days numbered. Silverwood does a good thing, and we're gonna start off with just Japan because this is kind of cool. uh, this is small. This is literally not even news, but I just thought it's cool as an F1 fan. Actually, I don't want to turn this to a sports cast, but have you been keeping up with football?
NFL or college?
NFL. I'm not. I'm not a college guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Chubb.
Oh,
That's not funny. I'm just. Oh my goodness! Like,
yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh, like, damn. I hope the recovery is speedy as anything. And Browns fans, I'm feeling for you. Because not only does it hurt a big part of their offense, he's a big part of just the Browns right now in general. You know, it's like when the Commanders lost Chase Young.
Yeah.
It's like when we lost RG3. Hell, name any team that basically just leans on one person. Like, it's bad. But I forgot who they just re-signed. Just because we're talking about it, I might as well keep up and stay here. So who do they sign? Signed someone who was a return. Kareem Hunt, I think.
They still have him?
I think they re-signed him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Yeah, they've just signed Kareem Hunt, so he's back. That's really cool. Because literally him and Nick Chubb are good friends. So, yeah, good. I'm saying good stuff. Hopefully they can bring it back because he's not bad at all either. He's, in fact, very good. And he's going to be able to fit right into that offense much easier than a lot of other players. So,
Yeah, he's been there.
yep.
I don't know if it's the same coordinator, but
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm literally just getting back into football, so everyone's gonna have to bear with me for at least this season. And even then, I'm still gonna be a casual watcher at best. But yeah, the fact that I'm looking at the Commanders 2-0 with a grain of salt. Like, we do this quite a bit. You know, in fact, we go like 4-2. We're at the top of our division for like the first 6 games. Then we shit ourselves. No diapers. So, yeah, well, we're gonna have to wait and see. I mean, what Eric is doing right now, assistant head coach, fucking amazing. We actually look like an offense. We actually look kind of terrifying when we're in the flow. I'm not gonna lie. We just need to kind of work off the cobwebs before or get some. We are a slow start. We like forget the clutch or something with our start with the Redskins excuse me, I just dead named the Commanders. I'm sorry, I've literally been with this team since I was a kid, so it's still hard for me to even say the Commanders, especially as I'm just getting back into the team this year. Like, I remember the name change, but that was 2 years ago at this point. But I wasn't even watching. I still wear Commanders pajamas with their Redskins on the pajamas, so you get what I mean.
yeah.
But yeah, in fact, there is a rumor the name might change again. So, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the Commander's name. But do you even have a favorite team?
I'm a Ravens fan, bro.
Oh, so it's the Battle of the Highway. So we're not really rivals, but it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, what? They're 2-0 right?
Yep. I think we beat the Bengals.
Oh.
And I can't remember who we beat week 1.
Well, yeah, Bengals are free, so this doesn't matter.
Texans were the Bengals. Bengals are not free. Burrow's just off to a slow start.
That's another example of. Okay, look, they have whiteouts too, but like,
It's only week 2.
look, overrated, overhyped. I don't want to hear it. uh, nah, for real.
We barely beat the Bengals too.
Yeah,
So
but I feel like rivalry games are generally always closer because they play them twice a year. I don't know. No, that's not always the case. Literally, because they play them twice a year, the other team just has that trump card for that year.
yeah.
So, anyways, enough sports. Actually, onto the topic here. On F1, Lewis Hamilton was actually spotted at Universal Studios in Osaka, Japan, and he was literally wearing a toad hat. Like, man, he's the coolest guy. He's the coolest
That's
guy.
awesome.
Really, for me, I had to make sure. I'm like, is that him? And then I saw his pants. I'm like, yep, that was him. And I don't even hate his style. It's just I know people just extremely despise his out there, style. And I'm like, he's doing whatever, bro. He's doing it. But people hate the puffy pants.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. That took much longer because we got into sports. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton was there, so that was cool. I mean, granted, the race is there this weekend. It's not in Osaka, but I don't know how close Osaka is to Suzuka. But yeah, it's cool that he was able to do that before actually digging into Grand Prix weekend. But let's go over this cool thing. Silverwood is running their trains backwards on. Let me see which ride. I forgot what it was. On Timber Terror. I don't think they're doing it for Trimmers, but for Timber Terror at least, the last weekend of Silverwood is open this year.
Now is it like October?
I think so.
The CCI, I love that.
And I know it's a PTC.
408.
And what's crazy about it too is PTC told them, hey, like the reason why Park stopped doing that is because PTC said to not do that with their trains. But they're like, hey, if we do it for a week or the weekend, I guess they're open two nights, it's all right.
Well, that's something.
Like, I guess so, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I don't want to know, to be honest. Calendar. Yeah, they're literally only open for like 5 hours on weekends.
Ooh.
I think they're closed. Yeah, they're closed. October? Because I don't see anything for September here. So give me an option for next. So yeah, they're closed. They only have Scarywood for 3 days. That is Friday. No, it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, they are a smaller park, for sure.
Yeah.
I know. I think they're family owned as well, if I remember correctly. But
Checks out.
yeah, it's cool that the events are even done, even though I know it's generally the biggest time for parks to do it. I from Biff, I've heard the Kentucky Kingdom one. The first time they've done one, I think. He went to it last year, and that was. He said it was abysmal. Like basically just they tried.
Does Waldemere do anything during Halloween? I don't think they do.
I don't think so either.
I think they closed for the season in like September or August, probably. I would assume.
Park hours.
They probably were
Yeah.
done in September.
They're not open in October. They're open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. excuse me, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. This upcoming weekend, and actually no, they're closed. Sorry, they're closed.
They're done already.
Yeah, they've been closed since the beginning of the first weekend of September, Labor Day.
Wow. Okay. Huh. Wow. There you go.
Yeah, so it's that. I mean, yeah, we gotta wait now, and that sucks. But
Lincoln Park.
we're literally going to be so happy once 2024 hits and all the parks are opening again. Man, I think no, I don't want that to be. Well, since we're on Waldemere, Ravine Flyer 2 is getting a retrack.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You probably meant that's like news I found today.
What's the extent of it though?
It looks pretty big. So I think it's the second to last. Yeah, it's the second to last link in the links chat. But they're receiving fresh track. Were placed from the bridge to the top of the second large drop, which that definitely needed it. That was the part that I was telling people. I'm like, yeah, it was smooth, but from the first drop until the second drop, oh my god, like.
Huh.
And that's exactly what's getting changed. So
there you go.
Yeah, I gotta go back. We gotta go back, man. And get more rides, feel it even more. Man, Waldemere really grew on us for real though. Like it really, like it was not even in my top 30. Like the first 5 or 6 rides.
It's a dope park, bro.
I do love the vibe, man. I love the vibe. I actually want to do more of the flats. Like I forgot what we missed that Bob and Steph's pissed that we missed. I think it's like
mansion or the haunted thing or something like that.
No, yeah, like next time I'm definitely doing stuff like that
or something.
For
I
sure.
don't know.
I don't know. I might do like a big old like when I go back from Cedar Point next year. I might just do Waldemere and Kennywood just on the way back, in hopes that Steel Curtain is open with whatever they inevitably do.
Oh, did you cover that last week that they're closing Racer for the season 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro, no, I had a good one with Kennywood. Don't worry. They didn't take up too much time, but. But yeah, appreciate. Like I said, Alex is basically a honorary high roller. Like at this point, like
yeah.
So at this point, it could just be a trio cast, but yeah, we're just doing this. We're just doing the regular because RC hasn't even been on, and just me and RC for a while. So I say that, and it's probably just been like 3 or 4 episodes, but I digress. Yeah. So Tim Bealey, it's getting a new sign. I feel like this is the sign that was supposed to be on, like on the concept, it was supposed to be like on the ride, like with the supports. Yeah, I feel like that was supposed to be that sign, and they just put it there. Like, yeah, it's not gonna work out, so we're just gonna put it here. Which it looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's a really nice, very detailed sign. Hopefully it's on both. What'd you say?
It should have been on the ride.
It definitely should have been on the ride. It should be both, if like in general, but hopefully it's on both sides. So it's from where you come in from the main entrance of Jungle Expedition, and then also from behind when you're leaving like Anaconda or Chicken Shack or Intimidator or Flight of Fear, all that. So
right.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be cool. I'll probably see it once or twice, obviously, because I'll be hitting Haunt sometime soon. That's 22nd. Ooh, what is Haunt for Kingsman?
What's the deal with it being separate ticketed this year?
Oh,
what do you gonna do about that?
So, I think it's kind of stupid because if they're the reason it's stupid is because they're trying to claim, or I'm assuming they're going to claim, it's to help with rambunctious crowds, and so that people can't just stay the whole day with a cheap ticket. Well, they're just going to show up for the haunt. They're not going to show up during the day. So I'm like, this isn't solving any issue. Just like your chaperone policy isn't solving any issue because it's... You could have like 10 people for like age of 21 or 6 people. It's just, no.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
They're making... They're it's another case of Cedar Fair being safety theater. Which the only thing I will say that is probably decent. I haven't been back to the park since they've kind of changed this. Is like when I was saying a few casts ago was they have basically already started setting up the metal detectors and the process of that and having it pushed up forward so that it's a more streamlined and bigger process. Basically, they've made more room between metals and actual like the admission ticket process.
Right.
So that it's not just a big, you know, zombie swarm of people getting in.
Chilling the literal clusterfuck, bro.
I will say it's a little too far back because obviously any other day besides Haunt, it's a light day or in the morning. And even then, I'm like, you had to walk all the way around. Like the exit dump was at the left, to where we normally park, preferred area.
Wow.
And I don't think there was an exit anywhere else. Like everything was gated. Like they were funneling people to the middle, like through the two planners. So I hope they open up more because I'm like, that's not solving any issue. It might be worse actually, because then you're gonna have people like piling in the parking lot if there's enough people. It wouldn't surprise me on Sun nights on Saturdays with King's Dominion's on. So yeah, that's the only thing. I do appreciate that they're getting the security and stuff ready for it now. No questions asked when it's game time. You know, main Haunt nights, all that stuff. Because a lot of times they just kind of jump into it. Like, all right, Haunt, what's different? What's new?
Right.
And that's... I feel like that's a big reason why, like, stuff will randomly happen at the park during Haunt and why things will get rambunctious. And, yeah. In general, though, I think it's a cash grab. Like, they're just making more money from this because, like I said, just going back to what it was... They're just gonna go later. Like the people that were doing this, they weren't at the park the whole day anyway. Like it's still $40 to get in from what 6 to 12. All right. Like that sounds good to me. If I do if they let me stay in with my pass, or if I have to go back out and I go in early, I'll just go to Intimidator and still get. It'll be warmed up too because I just wrote it. Appreciate myself and everyone that wrote it earlier. Thank you. And then I'll be able to go back and get back on Intimidator for more re-rides before it gets big. Bro, I'm going to do that this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can, actually, because...
It's crazy it's separate ticketed now, though. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit crazy because... It's supposed to be, like I said, for safety. Which I don't know if it really will change.
14-hour day.
I don't know if it'll change much.
10 to fucking 12. Or 11 to 12.
At King's Dominion. Haven't done that in forever.
I know. I
It's
don't get parking like that anymore, bro.
I am trying to go when Coaster Crew is going. I don't want to go with the event, but I just want to go because I know a lot of people are going. So it will be cool to finally meet those individuals. Six Flags America is taking the signs. They're getting a whole new park sign. Ramar is keeping up with the park improvements. It looks like the same sign, but at least it's a newer one, so it's not as, I guess, dated and rusted and gross, you know?
Yeah.
I want to find it, actually. I don't even know if I put it in here. Probably didn't even matter. Oh, I did. Oh, no. It might be newer and bigger. It kind of looks like the same sign. I'm not going to hold you. It looks like the same sign. But I digress.
The picture I saw wasn't completed yet, though.
Oh, no, it's not. But, like, the picture next to it is, like, the concept of it. Like, it's the same sign. Well, they're trying. Is Xcelerator for real opening this time? That's some interesting news. Did you see this?
No.
So, Coaster Empire on Twitter. He was over here reporting on Knott's Berry Farm, or they. I don't know if they're male or female or not, but they say Xcelerator looks ready to open. Train is fully put back together. Station clean and ready, and staff has been getting trained. They have until tomorrow to open. They obviously didn't open today, but yeah, it could be opening soon. I mean, if they're training staff, when is when does their Not Scary Farm happen? Because I just think they could open it for that. That'd be pretty cool.
Probably soon, like next week or October. Like
Yeah.
it's
Speaking of which, when is
they're,
Kings?
they're a big separate ticketed event that I know is like hyped about. So talked about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Going back to Kings Bean real quick. This is what I mean. $30 to get in the haunt? Seriously? This is. Anyways, 22nd. So this weekend is the first haunt. So that's gonna be cool.
Damn.
So for y'all in the area, coming through or local listens to the cast, we will. At least I will be there sometime soon. I have to see which group I'm gonna get there to go because generally I don't like going to haunts by myself at all. It's pretty boring. So I'd rather go with a group of homies, a little bit of a posse to walk through with. That'd be dope. So Dark Knights. What did I say about Dark Knights? Please tell me I posted this. Oh, did you see what they do for Wildcats Revenge on the last hour? Oh, it's actually a few of the rides. I need to find exactly.
LEDs.
So here on if you go to Dark Knights, it's their horror or their haunt
They
experience.
go dark.
Yeah, it's literally a dark night when you ride their ride. So, and not just saying that, they literally get rid of all their light packages the last hour of operation of the park. So the sign that says here, the rides that are under this is Candemonium, I don't care. Comet, I don't care. Lightning Racer, I don't care. But Wildcats Revenge, all right. So why is Skyrush not lights out? I'm confused. I guess it wouldn't matter. It's in the midway. But regardless, Wildcats Revenge, it's cool that they do this for any of these rides. I still think Candy with lights out completely will be the best ride of it comparatively. But they literally turn off all the lights and everything. And Laugh Track, you can apparently will be lights out all day long. So if you just go to Laugh Track right now, there's no lights whatsoever.
Huh.
Which we might be lapping on Saturday, Sunday, because that might be the only ride that's open. Oh no. I really hope not. But yeah, that's really cool that they do. I think more parks should do that for their haunts, because a lot of people like the rides with their haunts, and that's what I'm gonna get into a little later after my Orlando trip recap. But Ricky Racer is finally testing at Six Flags St. Louis. I think also Fiesta Texas with their Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster made its first runs too. Wild Adventures, where's Wild Adventures again? I forget. I don't even think. Oh yeah, Wild Adventures is getting a Christmas event this year. Where is it again? I keep forgetting where Wild Adventures is. It is in Valdosta, Georgia. So, what do they have there?
It's all shit, bro. Straight up. It's like
Boomerang, Marsh Mayhem.
Blackbird. It's like a bunch of shit. Family Boomerang or Family Little SLC. It's all hang and bang shit, bro.
Their latest coaster was literally like, oh, it's more than what I thought, but it's basically a wacky worm. What else? After that, 2003. Oh, this is a first gen Vekoma. Well, it's technically second gen Vekoma SLC. That's interesting. Family one. That's interesting, but definitely not necessarily good. Wait, MV Rides? Is that what it's called? Peter Clerks. Okay. It might be actually more. I have no clue now. Yeah, this park doesn't have much. What did they used to have? Cheetah used to be here. Used to be a CCI.
Yeah, it's the one they were supposed to get RMC'd, and that did not happen. So,
A lot of fair rides and
yeah,
a
it's all shit.
boomerang,
Oh,
Wild Mouse, Kiddie Coaster, and SLC.
I told you, bro, it's junk.
It's one of those parks. Okay, yes. Well, at least they're getting something for everybody. You have the family, right? An event. Well, Top Thrill 2. Let's get out of the way. There's really not even much, just that construction that's happening. And it might be happening pretty fast. It seemed like there was a big stop, a standstill. But now out of nowhere, literally as we speak, there are, or at least, maybe not anymore because it's damn near 11, but at least earlier today, there was work literally being done on the spike station, all of that stuff. People are speculating this could be done very fast because they want to get at least the spike out of the way. So because there's a lot of complications that can come with that. I know looking at the two separate documentaries of Kingdom Ka and Top Thrill, Dragster, that, yeah, there's so much that can just randomly happen, whether with rain or weather, with weather or wind. So,
Yeah. Very unpredictable.
well,
And they're on Lake Erie, so they're gonna get rain.
bro. So I'm
What's up?
sorry, real quick. My you know my nephew Manny, right?
Yeah.
So he's at a Yachty concert right now, and
Oh,
and I guess in the pit, his Apple Watch just got destroyed.
damn.
Bruh.
It fell off?
What'd you say?
Did he fall or did it fall off?
No, I think it fell off because like it's like shows the piece underneath, like.
Damn. That's fucked.
I wonder if that's even his. Honestly, that pit's kind of weak, but it's cool. I'm used to like alternative metal shows though, where like we're literally throwing our bodies. But I really do. I need to get back to a hip hop concert one day.
Mm-hmm.
What were you talking about here? Top Thrill 2 structure's happening. It's happening fast. Yeah, I still think seeing that spike and how big it's gonna be, phrasing, but it's gonna be pretty impressive.
That's what she said.
Oh man, so there's a whole lot of Universal stuff, so we're gonna save that for the end. But actually, before we even get into that, I think we basically covered all of it besides Big Bear being found at Disney. So
Oh, bro.
so for me, this was a situation where I was like, where you were so shocked about the duck. To me, I was like shocked that like that could even happen.
Nah, it's understand. I can see how it could happen, for sure. I mean, it just wandered there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it was exploring, and it wandered into fucking Disney. Like what the fuck?
Bro, like how does like someone miss a bear? Like I feel like
Now that's a bit more questionable. It must have had. it must have just had to go like through some really crazy route backstage, like overnight probably or something, like before park open, and everyone missed it, and like no like camera, no one saw it, and then it was probably like in like a ride area or something.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
when
finally like showed itself like in the midway or something, like the park was fucking like open, or I actually don't know the story, but
no, so you
was
want
the
to
park
know?
open?
So how would you react if you showed up to work? Like you were just doing your pre-opening for Magic Kingdom. You're going through Tom Sawyer's caves or island, and you go in through the cave, and you see a bear.
Is that actually what happened?
Yes, that is what happened. A cast member was just
Wow.
doing the opening and then found the bear in the cave in Tom Sawyer's Island.
Bro, okay, that's fucking nuts. Wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, there's no, bro. Like,
That's
oh my,
crazy as fuck, dude.
like I just think it's hilarious that like you go in like, all right, let's go over to the spot. There was 3 areas that were closed during that day, like Frontierland, parts of Adventureland, and Liberty Square.
Mm.
Oh my god. But they finally took the bear out. Some people even saw the bear. Like the helicopter of the bear and everything. So
That's actually nuts.
yeah, that was insane.
Damn. Hmm. That's it. That's some story. The person completing that checklist.
It's like check and wow.
Oh,
That's a really immersive animatronic.
holy shit.
I'm just like I don't know what I'm doing like cuz I don't know how close they were or like how exactly they saw the bear, but like bro, I'm seeing a real bear and it's like I am literally gone on a flash in the opposite direction. Like I
Man, my heels are pivoting so quick, fool. I'm
not,
turning my body so quick.
I am teleporting.
Wow.
I'm gone. Like, you'll just hear feet just there's no way. Especially like this roof. Yeah, I just couldn't imagine. Hey, I'd be playing that off if I were that cast member. I was kidding. I'd be like, I'm traumatized.
Imagine like, dude, like, it'd be so crazy. You like round the corner and there's the bear, and then like behind you is like a bunch of switchbacks. You have to like jump over the switchbacks. Like, what if you like fall or something? The
That's what I'm
bear
saying.
gets you.
I hurt myself or like break my neck trying to run for the bear, then the bear eats me. Like then there's a worse side for someone else. Oh man, oh. The thing is though, it's like, what is the bear looking for? Like I feel like bears are smart enough at some point. They're like, all right, I don't need to be here, bro. Like there's nothing here for me. Like. Like, why the hell is he going through Disney at night, bro? Like, just.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah.
And that was it like a? It was probably like more of a cub though, right?
It was a black bear.
Like, was it like full grown?
I just keep seeing, like, it looks like.
Just imagine it's wandering. It's like, what the fuck? Like, where did I go, bro? Like,
It probably did try to find its way out. It's like it got in and it was like,
yeah.
shit.
I mean, it had to have traveled miles and miles and miles, so.
Disney, Disney World's too immersive, bro. He literally got confused in Frontierland. He was like, nah, I'm going to go into my cave and hibernate, bro. This is a nice place. It's about to be hibernation time. I'm a
The bear
swamp
saw
here.
the fucking castle, bro.
Jesus Christ. I'm saying he probably got himself some Dole Whips, some LeFou's Brew too while he's at it. No, I would be really troll if he found his way in Country Bear Jamboree though. Like, which we covered last week with D23. Which Disney somehow always ends up on the cast. Just think they always end up on the cast. We're swear we're not a Disney cast. Nah, but yeah, that's absolutely insane. I just don't know how so many things like I feel like because there's security at night. Like there has to be security
Yeah.
at Disney. At
There's
Disney,
someone
at
in the
least.
park. There's someone in the park at all times, you know.
Yeah, that's just insane to me. But moving on. Primordial is the last of the other dudes that isn't Universal here. So, Primordial finally opened at Lagoon. It seemed like it took a little bit. There was worries it was going to be a bit more delays, but they assured, and they kept the assurance high, and they kept their word that it was going to be soon because it's open and apparently it's pretty gleaming reviews so far.
It's like a 5-minute ride, bro. It's like crazy.
Yeah. How many
I
feet
was
of track is
talking
it?
to, I was talking to, you know who about it actually. He told me something I have to tell you off cast
Oh wow. Oh, dude.
about Primordial.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can't say it on cast, but I'll just type it.
I'm just looking up the stats of it right now. But it's almost 2,000 feet of track.
Look how much it cost to build that.
I will in a second. Can I say that on?
Mm-mm.
I can't.
Isn't that nuts, so?
But yeah, art engineering helped with this.
Yeah.
1,984 feet of track.
It was mostly done by Lagoon, though.
Ooh,
That's what he was
Tryotech.
telling me. Yeah, it's crazy apparently.
Okay, so let's see this.
Like it's like nuts.
Nah, bro.
Bro, he told me that he had been following that project since he was in college in 2018, and like it just now opened.
I believe it.
Like he was like actually saying a lot about the project. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, so yeah. That I can see why people are saying that's very good. Very good ride in terms of its theming because that price tag is
Right? It's crazy. But Mark was already talking about wants to like fly there sometime soon and ride it. I really want to go to Lagoon. I want to go get those credits and I mean I heard they have really thick flyers, bro, at Lagoon.
you have flyers.
Like it's like a family owned park. Like their flyers like run like really good like Knoebels do or something.
Okay.
Like you could snap them really hard apparently. So gotta show love for the good flyers out there that you can snap.
Yeah, I want to go out to Goon probably next year myself. I know I can't really do any trips at the moment until next year, so yeah, Lagoon is becoming more and more of a park, but more and more park I've been meaning to get out to for years now. It's gonna be so good to finally get there, but apparently from Chris Robeer, you guys might know him. He's been around the block on social media for coaster enthusiasts. I think he works. Yeah, he worked with the Rider Entertainment. But he said that his Primordial review, without any spoilers, it's Disney/Universal quality. I mean, for that price tag, it better be. Jesus.
Right.
All I gotta say, guys, think Expedition Everest. That's all I can say. Interactive roller coaster at a family-owned park in Utah. Get out there and ride it now.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I love dark rides. I love themed experiences. Granted, even if I had the opportunity, which I will get into, by the way, it's kind of insane thing that happened. Even if I have the opportunity to ride, like dark rides or say Hagrid's multiple times in a row, I'm not going to. I like keeping that experience special to me.
Yeah.
That's a little weird nerd thing, but yeah, good stuff to Lagoon. Hopefully that pays off, cause damn. Yeah, Universal. Let's go with the small stuff here. Is the Jimmy Fallon ride gonna be in trouble?
Hmm.
So Oh yeah, there's actually a video. Hold up, there's a video I put in that shows the bear being released back into the national forest.
Huh.
Hold up, it's right here. I put it in the chat. I'm gonna ping it with the finger. I'm gonna look at it again because that's crazy, honestly.
Okay, I see it. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, that's an
That's
actual
a
black
big
bear.
boy. Shit. Shit. Oh. Oh man, you round the corner. Ooh,
The fact he
boy.
was kind of fast there doesn't make me like happy either, bro. Like I don't know if I, because you're not outrunning a bear in a sprint. You gotta cut him up. Like there has to be the switchbacks to help you out. The switchbacks are saving your life.
Hopefully he turns the corner and sees the switchback and is like, "What the fuck do I do?"
Exactly. Like
I don't know.
So I'm saying he's confused. Like what the fuck? He's like because even if he climbs it, he might slip because he doesn't have like the grip to just go on steel. The switchbacks are your best chance of survival in that case, bro.
That's crazy. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
that has to be the name of the cast. Now, the switchbacks are your best chance of survival.
Bro, that bear can move.
And I'm saying that
Oh,
bear's fast. The bear can move.
Ooh.
I mean, they can. I know bears run up to 30 miles an hour, so I'm just like, I'm not fucking with a bear. All right, bro. Most humans can't even run like 14, 15. So like, all I'm saying is, he's doubling probably my speed. I'm out of here, bro. Like, and he can climb. Like there's nothing like a bear's. No, get me away from a bear.
Real.
He can do everything I can do better than me, besides like switchbacks, apparently. All right, but wait, where we? Oh yeah, what were you talking about now? Universal something Jimmy Fallon. Yes. Let me see if I can find that link. They even put it in here. I found it. So, because of the recent canceling of Jimmy Fallon, I don't even know if the show's been going on. I don't watch Jimmy Fallon at all. I don't really care about anything on NBC. But in case you are was as uninformed as I was, and still kind of am, he recently got called out for his behind the scenes work ethic, work behavior, how he treated his cast members and such. And now, well, yeah, it seems that he's coming over a lot of heat for that. And with the Tonight Show under fire for toxic work environment, could a race through New York with Jimmy Fallon ride be affected? Yeah, people were saying he had a long-term toxic culture started with erratic behavior, microaggressions from even other senior showrunners over there. Like, so what was this?
All I'm saying, take that out, take out Rip Ride Rocket, and give us a nice little something like Ride to Happiness. 3 trains, load unload station, bang bang. Good.
No, honestly though,
We got 3 mocks coming to Epic, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
give me a Transformers themed extreme spinner. Appreciate it.
hey, there we go. And look, you got Transformers like kind of like right down the midway.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Please give me a Transformers themed extreme spinner, Decepticoaster, I don't care, name it again, or Optimus the ride, I don't care. You can make it cheesy as you want. Yeah, so generally what do you think of Jimmy Fallon? Like the ride. Not the person.
It's junk.
You don't think of the ride? You don't want to think about it?
It is. No, it's junk.
It's not junk, you say?
It is junk, bro.
Oh, it is junk.
Yeah, it is junk.
Okay. Well, I mean, apparently it wasn't like this NBC renewed the Tonight Show through 2026, but they haven't been doing anything since the strike. But yeah, basically, there's just rumors about this. There's nothing actually saying what will happen. Basically, they're saying because of, you know, recent things happening with Jimmy Fallon, and then the ride already being kind of polarizing and to most anyway, that it could be something new coming. Which, yeah, a mock extreme spinner to Transformers would be a cool first option just off the top of my head. What, do you have any other options? I would honestly, as much as I would love another coaster, I would like to think Dark Ride too. But what would they theme it to?
I mean, then they'd have to put up a building and stuff. So, I mean, I don't know.
That is true. I was actually commenting about how well, I'm not even a big fan of how the theming is in Universal Studios side, but
I would be surprised if they did not do another coaster. Well, I guess that's if we're talking about taking out Rocket too. But if you're talking about just Jimmy Fallon getting removed and something else going in its place, I guess they could do that. They could come up with something, but it would still be junk because that ride system's junk.
you know what they're gonna do?
What?
They're gonna rip everything out and put a Barbie ride in there.
Whatever.
Wait, does Universal Studios have, or is that Warner Brothers? I think it's Warner Brothers.
I'm not sure.
I think Universal was Oppenheimer. Yeah. They're gonna put an Oppenheimer ride.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's by Universal's Oppenheimer. They're gonna put an Oppenheimer ride now. But no, I'm trying to think what else. I mean, Mission Impossible, they have the rights to that, but they kind of would conflict with Bourne completely. I don't know. I need to look through the Universal IPs. Put back Jaws. That's my first. It's my first option.
They do need to put back Jaws.
I don't know. That might be a question. It's like if you could think of any attraction you could put in to replace Jimmy Fallon, Race to New York, where would you put it? Oh.
Leave it. I would leave it empty, Wes. I'm so serious. I would leave that shit empty, bro.
What do you mean?
Why would I spend the money? That's all junk.
Why wouldn't you want to put a new ride system in there?
Like, I mean, if you like, is that building even big enough to like? Because it's like if you think about it, it's a lot of like bullshit, and like you go through the rooms and you go wait upstairs and shit, and then you get into like one screen room. Like, it's not a lot of space, bro. Leave that shit empty.
Yeah, so bulldoze it and put a new building.
Okay, or I mean, gut it. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, personally, I would wait and then take out Rocket, bro. Like, when was Rip Ride Rocket erected?
Phrasing. But 2009? Don't quote me, but that sounds about right.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess they could sell it to someone that wants to buy that piece of shit, but...
Bro, do you think they're really gonna get... Well, actually, why am I saying they are gonna get rid of that soon? Yeah, why wouldn't they?
I mean, I just personally, it's like, that ride system is bad. There's not a lot of space. If they take out Fallon, like, I would just personally wait before doing anything.
No, they get too many people to just wait, though. They gotta be like...
But, like, Fallon doesn't, like, it's not that popular.
That is kind of
like
true.
Like, if you think about its ridership, it's not going to affect the park that much.
Like,
it really won't. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying they should just, like, not do anything, because not having that with the ridership really won't affect much at all.
No, you're right, because I'll be looking at queue times on the app, and literally, fucking Fast and the Furious will have more queue times. Like, I would be higher on average, I swear, than like Fallon. But like,
yeah, Fallon's irrelevant, ET's irrelevant. There's a lot of irrelevant stuff.
Hey,
It's true, bro. I
No,
don't
no,
care.
no.
And here first.
You threw ET
Men in
in
Black.
there, and that was too far.
Everything in Universal is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is Velocicoaster
Listen, just give me
and the
back
hack.
Twister, Jaws.
Yeah, Twister was good.
Like, just give me like actual sets and not screens, because like that's the one thing I will say. Like,
Right.
when I went around with Will this recent trip, because it was the first time he's done Universal in a while. We're putting on. We both have glasses. We're putting on glasses over our
Right.
glasses that just don't work, and it's like for all these rides. I'm like, I would love to just experience a ride without a screen that requires glasses, or just without a screen. I would love practical effects and animatronics and sets. Oh, oh, that's why Forbidden Journey is good, but I don't love it because the finale ends on a screen. Like you're ending flying, seeing them on a screen, then you see them on a screen, celebrating with the what is the golden Quidditch? Is that what the golden? What is it
I
called?
don't know.
No, you watch Harry Potter. What is it called? When they play Quidditch?
The Golden Snitch.
The golden snitch. Thank you.
All right.
But yeah, like I just want more practical effects, Universal. Please, people would love it and eat it up. Why do you think people love Rise? Why do you think? Well, I would say why do you think people love Flight of Passage? But that's literally a screen. But literally, like the ride vehicle makes up for it. I feel like, and the whole, like yeah, we need that immersion. That helps. But Universal Studios Texas. Let me actually click on this. It's an update. I need to find it. I don't know if I found it. Oh. I'll be posting so many links sometimes, bro.
Huh.
So, I think the budget apparently, I didn't know if you knew this, is for 550 million. And
Huh.
you know what your girl Alicia Stella, or Orlando Park Stop put up, one it's about a week ago at this point. But first, it was announced it's 97 acres of land. Finally got approved, and also they're going to be opening the Halloween Horror Nights attraction in Las Vegas. So the mayor himself said this. The park will be targeting kids of 3 to 9 years old. They will want to put the park in line with experiences like Sesame Place or Legoland. So, Thuzies, let's hamper our expectations already. Please. The City's Council of Approval of Universal's permit updated the language regarding the targeted age range to now include children 3 to 11 years old. The approval also specifically mandates that Universal utilize theming and characters that are high quality and proven history of economic success and popularity. So we're not going to see any original characters, I feel like no lore made here, nothing like Poseidon's Fury. Straight up going to be DreamWorks and stuff, in my opinion. Which is fine. I do think, honestly, the DreamWorks have big enough IPs that they can have park on their own. That would work. I can't wait to get on the Shrek Swamp Coaster. But basically, major construction should begin next year, though.
There you go.
It's gonna be nearby in Dallas and Frisco. gonna have an on-site hotel. Parking the best negatively affect traffic from nearby neighborhoods. They've been working really hard to try to help with these traffic concerns, though, because that was the main concern with this area. Was they were like, we don't want the mess of a universal park, and they're saying, hey, we're gonna be putting our time into research and time and money to basically make sure that it's not as bad on you guys, even for noise. Like they're working on limitations for operating hours, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. opening, excuse me, and then really only ever gonna stay open till 10 p.m. at the latest. It's a whole lot of. This article talks a whole lot about the general planning process of the park. Like they're really about to have everything going and up here. So, but speaking of which, oh wait, there's actually gonna be 2 lands there. That in this article. Hold on. So Madagascar, Camp Cretaceous, which literally what I was saying last week. Kids love dinosaurs. It should not be hard for Disney, a family theme park, to make a land about dinosaurs. But it seems like it was, and now they just got rid of it. But now they're doing the right thing.
Hey,
Universal again. Yeah, they have Camp Cretaceous. That obviously sounds dinosaur-like. I don't know if is that a reference to Jurassic Park?
I do not know.
Fuck, I closed it. I'm gonna look it up real quick though.
Oh, it's Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous.
That's what I thought, yeah.
So yeah, the Netflix show. So yes, it is definitely.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like they got that. They have Shrek there. So is there a coaster in that picture? There is no Shrek coaster. In fact, I think there's really only one coaster in this concept art, and it's in Camp Cretaceous. So, like I said, do not expect much doozies because.
Baby.
What'd you say?
Velocicoaster clone, baby.
Just put Velocicoaster in Camp Cretaceous. People will just go there just to laugh Velocicoaster, and they never go to the Islands of Adventure. That'd be
Exactly.
But yeah, let me finish this article here. I think generally it's very cool that with it, and no minions. Yeah, no frickin' minions. Because they realize kids don't actually care about frickin' minions.
Oh my god, the HHN lines are so long right now, bro.
Well, actually, no. I think minions will be here.
Of course, bro.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah. They have a dedicated land to minions. Ugh. Alrighty. Anyways, Epic Universe.
Which I saw in person, actually.
Wow. You saw it in person? Without
I saw
me.
the mock with my own eyes, yes.
How was it?
It looked good. I went to a friend's house. That's why I saw the mock with my own eyes.
I was like, yeah. It's like, nah, now I'm pissed. I'm not. Now you're probably even more excited. Because today with your own eyes, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yes, I am.
Bro. So, like, did you, like, see anything else? Or did you just look at
I mean, the hotels look huge. The 2 big buildings.
Wait, they begun on the hotel rooms?
Yeah.
Ooh. I didn't know
But
how close they were.
I didn't see a lot, but yeah.
Bro, you should just do a live report from Epic Universe, like just chilling overlooking it. I'm trying to find the next article for this.
They have begun a lot of construction on the hotels. There's 2 of them. They're very well erected.
You just don't
I'm
care.
just saying.
Just don't care. No shame.
2 very large erected buildings already, with many floors and rooms.
So, this is what this NBC Universal exec said. He reveals details of Epic Universe, what we were just talking about. Gosh, this needs to open, but we'll usher in the use of facial recognition. Facial recognition, huh? This is biometrics. Now they're being introduced into the parks already. With the fingerprints that you use for the Universal parks, at least. But he's not really saying much. I'm not gonna lie to you in this article. When I'm reading through, he's saying he's just gassing up Epic Universe, and he's saying that basically this facial recognition is going to be a game changer when it comes to the seamlessness nature, even immersion. How they're going to be able to. I'm thinking they're going to be able to connect to kind of like with what they do with Magic Bands with the RFIDs anyway, and it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. Where it like says your name for stuff and
That's dumb.
Stuff at Disney. And you said it's dumb though at Disney.
That is dumb. I think no. I'm saying this it's all dumb.
Basically, it'll be like, hey, you get your facial recognition, so now that's your ticket to the park. Like, you don't need to show your ticket again. That's like, hey, I'm leaving. Okay, come back. It recognizes, and then yeah, I don't know. I think if it's done well, it'll be okay.
That's true.
But generally, like, I was expecting more from the article, but it just said gassing up, like, the facial recognition and how it can be used without the resort. Which, like, I get it, but it sounds a bit Igerish. I'm not gonna lie. Sound a bit Igerish there. Who's this? Mark Woodyberry? He's the CEO of Universal Disney or Destinations and Experiences, so we should probably know his name.
I don't know.
Should keep an eye out. But here's another article. Is this the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. He literally said the same thing. Same article. So I'm just hoping that they don't. I really hope they don't basically section off the parks. Like buy a $40 ticket to Super Nintendo World. Get a package deal for 2 parks, a 2-park hopper deal of like Super Nintendo World and How to Train Your Dragon Land and like.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna do all that. I hope not. I mean, if they do have all this facial recognition, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they could easily say, "Oh, you could stop you from getting into this place," but
yeah.
These portals, are they going to be manned by people? Like, I know the Super Nintendo World portal that we've seen in both Universals, there's no staff in front of either of them. So, is that going to change with Epic Universe is basically what I'm saying. Is that going to be the exception? I hope not, though. I really hope not. I would doubt it, if anything. But, on the more Universal here. Woody Woodpecker. It was the one thing remaining besides E.T., I suppose, because technically that's in the Kid Zone area. But, that still remains. And it's getting a repaint. So it's definitely staying. And I'm technically can still get that cred. So,
I have the card.
well, no, I can now. I know you got the cred.
Oh.
It doesn't really matter, but I think it's cool that I can still get it.
Yes. It's a new credit. How about that?
Yeah, it's a +1.
It's going to be a new credit for me, too, with the repaint.
It's a power level boost, I suppose, for my coaster count. I'll feel stronger. I'll feel more nerdy. I feel the Ricky.
Taking another bowl, bro.
I was about to myself, but I just want to make sure that everything here was done. Yeah, that's basically it. Cause otherwise, y'all, we got questions, and then I say we do like 2 rounds of coastal.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Why?
Just because we haven't done coastal.
All right. Well, let's get these questions in.
And plus, if you're gonna take a bowl, might as well do some coastal, bro.
I'm taking an agua-less bowl, bro. This is dangerous.
What are you doing? No, when I got my new bong, I kept forgetting that shit, dude. I don't know why. It's because I can't see the water as visibly.
Oh, I'm saying I don't have any water.
Oh, you mean yourself?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were taking literally a dry bowl, like juice bowl.
That would hurt, bro.
Yeah, it hurts. Basically, it feels like a really harsh bowl. Like,
yeah,
it does not feel good.
Does.
But yeah, I'm gonna pack here, and actually, I'm gonna pack I'm gonna pull up the questions first. Appreciate y'all's support for the questions when I do put them out. I honestly, y'all. Hold on, did we just get more news? Huss apparently actually announced that they're revamping versions of their classic flat rides. Huh. No, this is actually news. So, the company has put out a concept art for the new Booster Revolution, Breakdance 5, Spinning Cruiser, Troika 2G, and Magic 2G. Oh man, are we gonna get new Gen flying carpets? Magic carpets?
That sounds good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, let me send this to you. Just like, if a flat ride hits, I'll ride it. Like, I like more than coasters, you know? Like, obviously I enjoy coasters more, but give me a good flat. It adds to the park, man. It gives me more value, especially when things are, have weights. I can ride something else, or that'll help even out the weights. Bro, this stuff is so cool. I love that they're doing this, honestly. This honestly made my day, but you got it, because flat rides, they are, they can really add to a park layout.
Canova's good on that.
Oh yeah, they really adds on little accents, like appetizers to your main attractions, which are the coasters or the dark rides. So I'm with it.
I just took a fat bowl, purple bubba. So
Bubba.
that's gonna creep up on me here in a good few minutes, bro. It's gonna creep up. Purple bubba hits, bro. That backwood was nice AF, bro.
When?
Like a week ago, bro.
Oh.
Our backwood.
Yes, I remember that now.
The shit was, you said it was crazy.
That was one of the best ones you've ever rolled, bro.
Rusty too.
Now, sometimes taking a break from your hobbies, you become back. Keep
I'm the
coming
man.
back as stronger.
I'm the highest level.
So, the question I asked, let me read it off of Twitter because we got less there. But that's because we have less people following us there. So go ahead and follow us on Twitter if you get the chance, man. We be using Twitter a good bit as well. But nonetheless, what did we ask? Oh, we got 38 though now. We're almost at 40. Okay. Alright, finally. What are your favorite things to do while in the Orlando area? And of course, be answered on the cast. But yeah, first I want to ask you, what are your favorite things to do in Orlando? That isn't necessarily the coasters.
Huh?
What is your favorite things to do in Orlando that isn't, activities to do in Orlando?
What do you mean that isn't activity?
No, that isn't coasters. Like, isn't going to the
Pinball?
parks, like, isn't the Universal or...
There's good pinball places,
Excuse
arcade.
me, not coasters specifically, but, like, isn't the main, like, Universal or SeaWorld or.
Yeah.
Is it pinball? Because some people said...
Barcades, pinball.
Bro, you actually got to go to a good arcade, bro, because I'm telling you, I love pinball, but I love arcades in general, man. So
I know, bro. There are good ones. They have like gaming systems. They have all the classics. They have a bunch of shit, bro.
that's dope.
I'm hip.
Yeah, that's definitely... Yeah, honestly, though, the pinball there in Orlando is underrated. If anyone is into pinball,
Go to arcade. Arcade Monsters is the spot. If you come to Orlando, go to Arcade Monsters. That's what I'm plugging. Because that place is good. It's legit. They've got pinball, they got classics, they got gaming systems,
So they got drinks.
they got drinks, they got food.
I'm like, is it drink? Like, is it your domestics, or am I getting some crafts there too?
I think they got a little bit of everything. I can't say for certain. I don't really remember.
I mean,
Like, I'm gonna pop out there soon though and check it out.
as long as like,
In a minute, but I know it's legit.
yeah, let me know if it's like cheap-ish, because if it's like close, if it's I'll take that, because
Yeah.
drinks be getting kind of expensive. Happy hours ain't even really happy hours anymore.
Hey, Miller Lights are like $12.50 at HHN. Come
Okay,
on now.
I'm not talking
Come
about
on.
at Parks. Parks, I'm just no. Well, bro, it's $14.50 to get a beer at a Cedar Fair park. I'm good on that.
Come on, man. I'm trying to get me a boysenberry beer. You're talking about $14.50. Come on, bro. You for real? Come on. You know what I'm saying, man? That's how it be. Knott's Berry Farm. $14.50, bro. It's crazy.
I'm just gonna smoke outside.
Bro, $14.50 for a Tambili. Like, come on now, bro.
I'm just gonna drink outside the park.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Take shots and walk in. Or bring in the fireball shots. That's always a good little trick. This man taking a bowl. SMH.
Fuck.
Did you hit wedding cake this time?
No, I just ground up some Fall 97, bro. Cause I just got the bag. Ooh. I'm gonna be fucked up. I'm not gonna hold you.
Huh.
Oh, I still gotta actually cover the trip report. So we'll do Coastal next time. That's why I forgot. I feel like I missed something. Coastal next time.
Yeah, we'll get through these questions.
So,
Because what do people say about Orlando?
yeah, what are
You
your
got
favorite things to do
Twitter.
in Orlando? So I'm gonna go with Zolt's answer first because it's funny. Does shopping at Aldi and Marshalls upon landing for forgetting items or stuff that wouldn't fit backpack only air travel strategy count?
That's not bad.
I said yes because ironically hilarious and relatable.
Go to Publix though.
Oh yeah. They have Publix down in Florida.
Man,
That is hip.
go get you a pub sub and get you a pub run. That's what you need to do.
The man's always trying to get
You do,
food on his runs, bro. How the hell are you not? How the hell are you not big, like fat?
man. It's the munchies.
No, literally everywhere we go, this man is walking out with food. Like,
Look, it's like, do I want to lose the front row spot to make a Wendy's run? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about it.
but you know what I'd be doing that's so thuzy? I'll be like getting in like traffic or random traffic lights, and I'm like, fuck. That was a lap on the right. I'm trying to marathon right now. You ever be doing that? You ever get that deep in the thuzy?
A lap.
Yeah. They'll be like waiting in traffic for like a minute. Like, damn, that was a lap I missed. I could have got 50
like
rides.
on the way to a park.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I'd be thinking about that. or if like you ever have them times you wake up and you fried, you get food, you end up chilling for way too long, then you check queue times and you check the time on the phone and you're like, shit, I missed out on a lot. I'm like, see, because you get posted up for like 45 or an hour, bro.
Yeah.
That's what happens to me, man. I'm like, then I gotta drive 20 minutes. And I'm like, shit. That's the problem.
Once I get going, I'm good. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's hilarious. I love that result. Appreciate the support. Coaster Serpent, the last one on Twitter, said, going to the Fun Spot parks after a day of Disney or Universal is always like a breath of fresh air. Good Woodies that don't have lines. I got 18 rides on Mind Blower last time I was there.
Yeah.
And I said I still haven't gone on Mind Blower yet, but RC loves it, however. Can't wait to at least get a few laps.
Now, if you go on like a Saturday night, you could get screwed though.
For real?
Last hour is always like, I feel like 11 to 12 is like always dead, but it could be busy.
And then they
I've
always
seen it busy before.
and then they always run one train because Fun Spot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
At least at Atlanta they'll run two if they need to. If they see the lines getting kind of big.
Yeah.
But Fun Spot America, the main one?
You know, fucking Freedom Flyer's been closed for like months, bro.
What?
They don't even have there's no train in the station. They don't have a train. Isn't that funny?
Bro, well, I mean, fuck that ride, but that sucks, I guess.
That's great. They literally don't have a train, bro. Like, what?
I mean, like, you haven't been on Dragonflyer or any of those clones yet, but...
No, but I've been on, like, the shitty ones, like the Carowinds one.
I mean, that was even that, like, all the Vekoma suspended family ones are ass.
I need to get on Fly, bro. I need to get on Fly. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah. And, hold up, we actually have someone in Black Coast Society that loves, Batwings, or the Nighthawk, excuse me.
Batwing's good. I actually have not ridden Nighthawk. I don't have that credit.
And what are those called? Vekoma...
Flying Dutchman?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he loves those, and I'm like, crazy.
Those are good. Batwing's actually good, though. It's a good ride. It's better than most B&Ms, ever. It's better than Pipeline.
Let me see if it's better than Pipeline. I don't know where that is. I don't think it is in my rankings.
What?
So at Pipeline it's 71. Whereas where's Batwing? It's the highest one I have ranked for this. It's probably higher than I'm thinking. I can't find it. Great. Basically, it's not near Pipeline.
Batwing's not ranked.
No, it's ranked. I just know it's not high at all.
Wow. Okay. Well,
What the heck is Batwing? Why not have it
oh,
ranked?
I heard that there is a Raptor clone, and it does not have a mid course, and it runs crazy. I don't remember where I was told this is, but doesn't that sound crazy?
Well, too bad it's gonna run good for a year maybe, and then it's gonna rattle until it's gonna not feel good anymore.
I think it already got like relocated from Japan. Like it's been running.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I found Batwing and it's at 96.
That's pretty sad.
But like I do need to put it higher because it's definitely not that low.
What do you have in front of Pipeline?
I have Steel Eel. Wait. So we'll get to Pipeline. Hold on. We're gonna get to the. Let me get through these questions because
Go through questions.
Because that's literally the first thing. That is frame one, the first thing we did when we got to Orlando. When I got to Orlando. So, everyone that the love on Instagram was honestly, I loved it. So thank y'all today. I will say, a lot of y'all love going to Fun Spot, and I know that the go karts, and like I said, there's no other wooden coasters there, so you got one that's pretty good, the other that is assumingly the most polarizing wooden coaster on planet Earth, but otherwise, if you like it, amazing, and if you don't, the worst thing on planet Earth. So it's more of a pick your poison type of thing. I don't think Orlando has go karts.
I don't know that they do other than Fun Spot.
Yeah, so I think
they might be like the nice indoor ones, but they're probably somewhere else.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I know Kissimmee, like Fun Spot Kissimmee has the go karts. Right?
Orlando does too. Yeah, so does Orlando.
Oh.
And there might be like one other go-kart track, but other than that, I don't know.
Well, our boy AJ, Thrills of Virginia. Thank you for supporting him, man. He has 10 p.m. to midnight, Fun Spot, midnight to 2 a.m., Icon Park.
Yeah, but the drop tower's not there anymore, so...
Yeah, I feel like if the drop tower were there, I definitely would prioritize going there. Now, there's just something that I genuinely feel uncomfortable getting on, and that is the Star Flyer. Like,
yeah.
So, I mean, granted, I know that sounds dope anyway, because I would be drunk doing whatever with the homies, doing all that stuff. And granted, before that, we're at the Fun Spot Park, so, I mean, I'm down with it. That sounds dope. Peaceful Thrill Seeker, Oscar, shout outs to Black Horse Society. Go-karts, mini golf, and batting cages.
Ooh.
No, that would.
You know what else? Like the other one. There's a lot of golf in Florida.
Bro, is there mini golf? Yeah, a lot of mini golf, right?
Golf and mini golf.
So, I'm not doing a golf, but see me in some mini golf, bro, because it's mythical catch.
Top driving ranges, all that.
But I feel like I'd be afraid to do a batting cage.
I think it's cool. Maybe like the 60-mile-per-hour one, not anything faster.
Oh
70
yeah.
Maybe. I think I could do maybe 70s fastest. That's up there.
Bro, I just saying that's the one thing about baseball that the fact you have to sit there and basically say, "Oh, I'm gonna tank potentially a 90-mile-per-hour ball." Like, I don't even fuck with baseball, but I can respect the balls of the players to do that. So,
105 and shit.
it's ridiculous. Like, if you really think about it, it's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, it's the sport we watch. Well, we don't watch, but people watch for sure.
The American pastime or whatever.
Oh, back in the American pastime with Babe Ruth shot the American home run for the first time in the Major League Baseball League. I don't know. I don't even know that's correct. I'm pretty sure that was not. I'm just throwing in a transatlantic accent. He also said, if you're into swimming but don't like the beach, Florida has plenty of springs. Oh.
They do. Yes.
Oh. Really? See, I'm not into beaches. And I'm kind of into swimming. But have you been to a spring before? I've never been to one.
I have not, but it's on the agenda.
I would
So
be down to try a spring because I've never tried it before.
yeah, that's what I'm going in
But
with too.
I don't know. I don't know if I would be a. Oh, I love going to the spring.
Yeah, I just want to try it.
Coaster Ginger. Shout outs to Coaster Ginger, man. Hopefully we link up soon at one of these parks for real. Love hitting the bar on the 16th floor on top of Universal Aventura Hotel. Ooh. Have you ever been to the hotel bars?
No.
That is
Gotta try it out.
something. So can you go to them just like if you have a pass in general, just like, hey, I want to go to the.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You should definitely hit up some of the experts that we have, that we know of Universal at least, about that, because I'm definitely down to try that for our next visit. I'm saying there's so much to do at Universal, man. Like
The show.
there is so much to do. Side Friction stuff. Shout outs to Side Friction podcast, by the way, and shout out to Steph for all the support. Everyone here, man. Magic Kingdom. What do you think of that?
There you go. Best Walt Disney World Resort Park
Get out of here.
of 4. Nope.
Get out of here.
Not up for this guy.
Bro, they just added
Yes.
Tron and you're saying that?
It's not because of just Tron. Tron's not even my favorite Disney coaster.
I know, I'm saying they added that and you're... Listen,
That's not a lie.
can you at least get the Tron action figure thing that you can turn into your face? Have you seen those?
I will be buying no merch.
Please,
ever.
what if I pay you to get it for yourself?
Only Disneyland merch.
Brother, they don't have the Tron coaster there, so it's not possible to get this there. Please.
Sure.
Have you seen it though? Like, it's actually so like troll.
No, I haven't seen it. I'll check the next time I go to Magic.
So it's like you
I
basically...
barely go to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I know. I was like, but they have this Tron action figure where if you take your picture, like you do like your pictures or something before or whatever, and then like basically when it does like its taglines, when you press the button, it'll show like your face, like in the action figure, like through a light, and it looks so gross. Like it looks so 90s or 80s. Oh
That's
man.
a product. That's a great product.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you should buy it, right? I thought you should definitely get that. Like, that sounds funny. Like,
It's junk, bro. I don't want to get it just because I like Magic Kingdom. That's junk.
it's not junk. That's actually a good thought out merch. It's you and an action figure.
It's junk.
Alex, yeah, he answered the cast. Shout out to Alex. I'm seeing you in literally about 12 hours from now. If not at Universal, I definitely enjoy going to Fun Spot and just having a chill time. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I go with the AJ. Like, even if I'm terrified and I don't get on, I'm shown. You know, I'll be vibing with whatever. You know, I'm with the homie vibes. So that's enough for me sometimes. And there is gonna be something for me to do there, regardless. I don't have to get on the biggest thing, because the biggest thing there is a Starfire. Fuck. This one we're gonna disagree with. So, is this this is Penny. Shout out to Penny, a newer member in Black Coast Society. But he said SeaWorld is a must. Your silence is definitely.
Credits. Woo. Yep. Go get the credits. It's your first time. And then you're good. Yeah.
That's
It's only a must if you've never been and need the credits.
yeah, that's kind of how I am too. I'm not gonna hold you. But hey, they added mermaids, guys. But no, SeaWorld, it's hard for me to find a good time in it, but I do respect, especially because of people like B&M. Mako was there, people like Mako. Manta is still very good. Get past that.
Yeah, Kraken, Pipeline, Icebreaker, blah blah. SeaWorld, amazing lineup. Yeah, people like it. Ooh,
Listen,
blah blah.
I could see it if you take your time slow, get a drink, and like go every 5 years.
Then you'll get like 5 credits because they had a freaking coaster every year and it's always junk. Like, come on.
Yep. Speaking of which, I was just in Orlando, so that's why I thought I threw that up there. But next time I will definitely try out quite a few of those things. Or I will try to at least.
Is that all the...
Those are all the questions.
Okay.
But, y'all, I just came back. Well, I didn't just come back. It's been actually a week now. But, I'm back from Orlando. Little mini trip. And it was a great time. And Will ended up being there too, president of Black Horse Society. It was much needed for the stresses in my life, and also kind of coming up, but I needed the refresh for sure. And Orlando, specifically Islands of Adventure, it's kind of my happy place, man. So as soon as I got off and felt the rays of sun, let me tell you, because it is 50 degrees here now. Like, it's hoodie weather. You know, I mean, today's it's nice. It's like 75. But at night, like, I can't wear shorts. Like, I'm kind of cool. So when I came to Orlando, it was hot. I was immediately like, all right, I'm gonna be sweating in 5 minutes.
Hoodie on.
I'm like, all right, let me get
Hoodie on.
now let me get to a Wawa and get some sunscreen because ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Bruh.
But yeah, we came in. Thank you, RC, for picking me up and being my ride for day one.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Of course, we homied our way around Orlando. We went to SeaWorld first because he knew I had to get the credit. So, Pipeline. The new stand-up or surf coaster. I've kind of spoiled how I feel about it, but Pipeline is objectively okay. You know, it is a prototype ride, and I guess it is a improvement from the stand-up coaster that they had before. People will enjoy it, and I can see why. It does give good airtime. But that's about it. If you just like the airtime, I guess it's positive. There's positives in there, but yeah, if you really care about that airtime moments and how they feel standing up, you'll really like this. For me, what does this really do? So you get there and you stand, and I'm like, great. For me, I guess some people it doesn't affect them. For us two, from the get-go, we're like, this is not it. From my balls to my chest, like I said, you put me in that, I'm confessing to anything. I said that to Will. You put me in that for more than 10, I'm confessing to anything. They need to put that in military interrogations. All right. For real, like, there's no shot in my mind that would be more effective than any sort of 3-day starvation fast or, oh, we're keeping you from your family. Put them in that while saying all that, they'll tell you all their plans and mastermind ideas, bro. They'll tell you who was behind and everything. Oh, Jesus. I will never vibe with those restraints. Stand-ups just need to not really exist. But this is my review and my perspective of Pipeline now. It looks pretty. Why is there a rattle for a 4 or 5 month old coaster? Like a Diamondback level rattle. Like, what? That's really bad. It obviously it doesn't matter to me that much. It just sounds cheap as it's rattling around the track. Man, I don't know why there were one train ops. I'm not even gonna go about that. Just one train ops the whole day I was there. I didn't even went a second day because went to get Pipeline and might as well as we're there hit the other rides that are better than Pipeline. But this is going off of Jesus Christ. Like, what does this do? Like, because the airtime is there. There's airtime moments, right? But it is not comfortable. For me, it is like I am cringing every time I am getting them. Basically, it is, I'm putting the cross between my chest every time. Just, please. And that's one thing that's going to hinder it. Like, I got a better ride the day after. But I can't throw myself around because I know if I do, I'm going to inevitably be,
it hurts.
Like,
you can't do it.
So, I'm just saying the man parts were not happy. They did not feel, no. But yeah, otherwise, on the layout itself, it literally feels like a prototype. The launch is cool and all. It was better than I expected, but the overbank's okay. But it's a B&M, so you don't really pull laterals on it. Or any of the layouts.
It does throw you a bit, but there's no crazy lads.
But I'm just like afraid to land. That's not every valley. I'm like, God.
I just hold myself there, bro, and wait for it to be over. I got the credit already. I'm cool on that.
And then the corkscrew is like, why? And it was like, this is not. It's not intense. I didn't cover my seat. Why? Then. Oh yeah, that's the main airtime moment. Oh God, I'm just like, I don't know how people were throwing their legs up, man. How were you? I'm like, some people must be into it. Is all I gotta say. 'Cause Jesus Christ, which that is actually not good timing. Speaking on a thread that just came out a few days ago. I'll tell you outside of the cast, but if you know type of beat for y'all listening. Oh my goodness. Yeah, every airtime moment afterwards, I'm like, goodness, please be over. Basically, my best ride was when I held my feet the straightest as I could, my legs the straightest as I could. But even then, I'm like, I could be enjoying this more on another ride system, another train. It's very okay. It's short too. I don't really understand how this could be past anyone's top 25, but you guys do you know. Yeah, so we get Pipeline, and we went to another Seas park, but we went to the one ride there. That's fantastic. Iron Gwazi. And this solidified my love for the ride. My third time being on it. Like third visits.
I'm sorry, I gotta spill, bro. It was running slow all day.
It was
all
running
slow.
It was running slow, but that shows how much I love Gwazi still. Like I accepted it for what it like, because I rode it in its middle, its highest of peaks, and its lowest, like what we just rode.
Yeah.
And I still love
incredible.
Like, man, I just love the elements on it, man. I like the death roll and that wave turn. Like, I can't believe people are getting off of Airy or getting back on Gwazi and they're saying that the outer bank on Airy has ruined that for them. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. you get more sustain, and it is super crazy air time on the outer big. But that wave turn might give a little more air, just a tad bit more, just not as long. Because, oh my god, did I look like a car dealership blow up inflatable with my arms. That's how the whip felt, too. Man, oof. I love that element, dude. But like, yeah, Wazzy ran, but how I said, it ran like an F2 car, not an F1 car this trip.
Yeah.
They were getting like 10-second less lap times, but it's all cool. I just love Gwazi for what they are, and that's true love. That water was essential. I don't know how I have not went this cast without drinking any water.
I am agua-less.
Yeah, I'll try to wrap this up a little bit quick. So after that, what do we end up doing? Oh, we ended up coming back, and
then had the piece of charger broke off inside my port, and it was blocked.
yeah.
You know, that's what happened.
Yep, that's
And
what
then
you told me.
I used a little pin to unpry it out. That was so dumb, man. My phone was dead for 5 hours.
That's why I was like, how the hell were you buying cables? But
Yeah.
not, well, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, Apple's not this greedy to make every single different model have a slightly different lightning cable.
We were too fried to realize the fact that it was the broken off piece from the car charger that was inside. So we just didn't realize, and then I finally got home and I was able to realize that it was because it was stuck in there. So I was sobered up.
To be fair,
And damn well I fucking charged my phone and came out and took a bowl and went to bed. I was like, fuck that.
no, I mean, you had it. Like, I remember Warren Musk. You probably took.
I was like, damn it, 5 hours. I missed out on shit. Come on.
Yeah, you were pretty fried because literally before they rain checked us on Gwazi, we almost we were gonna get more rides, but Florida rain, you know how it is.
Yeah.
But literally, you were saying I'm not getting on. You pulled an I-305. You were about to, at least.
Did I for real?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Yeah, it was. Yeah, you literally looked at me and you're like, "I'm not getting on." I'm like, what? Because they were testing.
I think I had a headache or something. I don't know.
Because I was like, damn. I felt like an I-305 moment. I was like, oh no, I get it. If you're too big, it's like I don't want you to get on for real. But nah, Wazzy, I love you for who you are, even though you run a tad bit slower. Granted, like literally, like it wasn't. I don't know if they just opened it, but like it wasn't really running that much. It felt like because I just like it just felt like it wasn't running, and then because of just how fast it was taking the elements, like it felt like it was more morning runs than it felt like 4 p.m. runs. I don't know. It's hard to get my words out right now. But yeah, I wish I could have got night rides, which was the plan the day after. But instead, we just stayed in Florida.
Orlando.
Yeah, I am baked. Holy shit. We just stayed in Orlando and went to Universal, the happy place. But literally before that, we went to SeaWorld Orlando, me and Will, because he hadn't got pipeline, and it was on the way. So I'm like, might as well. And might as well get a refresher, right? I suppose. Pipeline, I still have the same opinion about Pipeline. That's not going to change. But the other coasters, Mako almost does feel like, why did they trim it? Like, why did they trim it so hard at the second Camelback? Like, if they didn't, like, I could see it easily being the second best hyper, but and even then, that second half does kind of suck. Like, so I just don't know, man. Like, Pipeline, Icebreaker. I'm sorry. Comfort colors change the experience completely. Premier trains suck. Layout is okay. You get 3 airtime moments. Congratulations. Like,
calling that layout okay is a little generous. It's junk. It's like Skyrocket. It's junk.
no, bro. Like,
It's junk.
Skyrocket.
It's all junk, bro. It's all junk at that point.
Skyrocket. The first half is good. This is the second half that's like, what the hell happened?
Which makes it junk.
No, it's not. It's closer to. It's like mediocre. Is where I put Skyrocket. Icebreaker is basically the mediocre category, though. Like, I just do not understand where people are like, oh, I love Icebreaker. I didn't go into the bar this time because we were going right through, but I would have honestly rather gone to the bar. And also, please have, I mean, why am I asking C's to do this, but please have better communication with whether or not you can break fanny packs or not on, because literally I was told at the front I could, and then once I get to the station, oh no, I can't. So now I'm like, I'm not paying for a locker. I took the risk of hiding my bag somewhere near the queue, but I'm like, I'm not paying to get on fucking Icebreaker, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. So I forgot about that. Where did we go? The park style was ass. I think we had Manta and then left. Yeah. Oh my. They were running 2 trains, but they were only filling 1 train, bro.
Fucking commissioning the other train or some shit, bro.
I'm like, you commission it off the track. Like, the fuck?
They can't. They gotta run that bitch.
Yeah. Close the fucking ride. Bro, like, if you, like, this is pathetic. Like, it just looked so bad. Like, the line would literally have been 20 minutes. It's even with the slow operations of a flyer, it would have been 20 minutes. But these guys, look, I'm not gonna pick on the operators because they're humans. But the fact that even with 0 people on it, we're still sitting in the sun for like 4 minutes. It's just, I don't know if. What is the newest B&M flyer? Because I really hope they had somehow make the operating process faster. Because this is just like unacceptable. It's just
probably something in China. I do not know.
I have to look up because that is just check. An oversight. Like, it just does not feel good. It's not comfortable. It's not good for guest experience. Sitting, letting people in the sun. Granted, they should be like, oh, why do they not install the roof? Well, I don't know.
The newest Flying Dinosaur.
The last was Flying Dinosaur.
2016, yes.
Well, I don't know if they made that much. That's crazy that is.
It is at a Universal Park, so.
Well, okay. Well, Manta is still really good though. Once we got on, I was able to at least look at the exhibits now, and I'll just walk through them, and I do love looking at it. Manta is so I love looking at that coaster. I love what they do. They keep the sprinklers running and the water running for it, unlike Cheetah Hunt, and yeah, I liked my ride at Manta, and I cannot wait to. Well, I can wait, but it'll be nice to get my ride again in like 3 to 4 years, because I'm telling y'all, SeaWorld is definitely. Probably SeaWorld Orlando. Probably in my bottom 10 parks. Just off of everything for me. And that might hurt some people. Some people might understand. If you understand, you got your monocles on.
Huh.
Yeah, you got your specs on. Precisely, yes.
Mr. Churchill, the squire will be meeting.
But no, after
Assemble
that,
the monster.
back to the happy place. Have you had Bubba Gump?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Jenny's ale was not that good, but we had someone there where her name was literally our waitress was Jen. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna try your ale, and she didn't get it at first, but then she she realized. But yeah, I thought that was cool. But yeah, I'm mad they don't play the movie anywhere else besides the bar. Yeah, that's just like, I know they play it all the time, but like, what the heck? Like, no one can see it unless you're at the bar.
Pause.
What?
Yeah. Travis Kelce shot his shot at Taylor Swift.
Yeah, isn't he dating her?
I don't know.
I thought his brother confirmed it.
That's nuts. What? Man.
Well,
We good.
it's like, we good. And Travis Kelce's good, I suppose. Until he's not. But yeah, we went to Universal. After we could see what I had, but the trip was good. They gave you so much, honestly. I was expecting not to get that big of a portion. I couldn't finish it. It was so much food.
I remember having a similar experience at Bubba.
Yeah, I was pleased about that. Honestly, might go back because I love me some fried shrimp, especially with a light beer. Yeah, you can't go wrong for me. Walked in, obviously feeling refreshed, feeling good. You already know the Benjamin on top of a little bit of the buzz.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And I rode Hulk 3 times, baby. And Hulk is almost in my top 15 after this trip.
Were you at least riding in the front row in the middle, not on a wheel seat?
I was getting single rider. My second day when I went back, I got single rider front row like 3 times. I was getting so fucking lucky. But in general,
Hulk is good if you're in the front, but you're in the middle, not on a wheel.
Dude, I can take it.
I actually say Hulk is good.
Yes. Yeah, I can take that. But in general, I know how to ride it, even on a wheel seat at this point. So, like, it's all cool, brother. It's all cool. Let me tell you, though.
Top 20 is kind of wild, though. I ain't gonna hold you, big dog. Shit. But Hulk? Come on, bro.
Become a Hulk.
You telling me you got that, like, close to legend in your rankings, bro?
Yeah. So I have it at exactly.
Fire 2? Come on, bro.
I have it exactly. Yeah, I have it 17. It's right behind El Toro. Right above Storm Chaser, Raven, and Ravine Flyer 2. Yes.
Yeah, you could just pack it up for me right now, big dog. Come on, Raven. Come on, bro. Nah.
Yes.
I ain't that.
Yes.
You need to ride Wedge Method Hollywood Nights Raven with me, and then tell me that.
So when is any of those rides making me black out for an entire 5 to 6 seconds? Or
you
gray out, sorry.
With me on Raven, bro. I'll show you.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm making the statement. This is the second most intense coaster on planet Earth, behind Intimidator 305.
You know who you sound like right now? Bennett. That's who you sound like right now. Coaster Dolphin.
But it's true. Hulk is like, I was literally like, the second day on that second ride, it was basically Intimidator level. I was like, holy shit.
Yes, Hulk can kill you, but like, do you really want to do that? Because like the rest of the first half can kill you on Hulk, but the rest of the ride is junk and uncomfortable.
That's not true. That corkscrew is one of the best corkscrews B&M has made. Afterburn still beats it, but fuck, that whip is great. The loops are great. Hell, you even get laterals on like the bank turns coming back towards the mid. I'd say the 3/4. Honestly, that mid course is basically the mid course on Cannon. Like, it's basically the end of the ride. You get a corkscrew and then that's it, you know. But everything before that is basically B&M Twister Magnum Opus. Like, holy shit, the interactivity with everything. Like, I'm flying into Islands of Adventures Plaza. Like,
Okay.
I'm getting ejector on a 0G roll. When am I getting ejector on a 0G roll, bro?
I just don't even, it's a good ride. I think you're gassing it up a little much.
Look, it's for me. Also, I love Hulk. Like I love the theme of it, even though he's not really involved in the story. You're technically an experiment in this new version. But I digress. You're becoming a Hulk, and it feels like I'm running around being a crazy Hulk, just like how it feels like I'm running away from a paddock and Velocicoaster. If you can get that feeling from me, like it feels like I'm adding something on top of a coaster experience, it'll gas it up even higher. So, yeah, that's definitely a guilty pleasure ride for me. We might have to make a new list because that's truly like I even think it's too high. But I look at the rides near it and I'm like, I like that more. Oh god, it's so good. But what ride deserves its place in the top 5? Still, Velocicoaster. You know, I was the whole year I was telling you, I was like, bro, I might have to put Intimidator 305 over.
Nah, I got a crazy ride the other day, man. That thing's kicks ass.
Velocicoaster is and Will doesn't really show much expression when he'll say much and doesn't say much, but he'll be saying stuff when he's having a good time on rides. When we have a real good time, that's a rare experience you hear from him. He probably doesn't listen to the cast, so I'm gonna say this. And all the BCS members that listen might find a kick out of this, but he's a tough shell to crack. He's the park inspector in RCT3. Now he enjoys every ride, but he's the guy who's like, oh yeah, that was good. I liked it. Oh yeah. But no, when he's kind of speechless or said, oh, that was amazing. He said, that was awesome. I'm like, all right. That's how you know Velocicoaster's truth, bro.
Look,
so that's how you know.
That's the motherfucker that I be on the break run out of breath. That's how you know that's a bad motherfucking ride.
Bro, I'm getting true ejector on the last hills now too. Like,
I'm right. Bro, I rode back left the other day, and it was one of the sickest rides I've gotten lately.
Bro, I know you guys prefer right, but I don't have a preference.
Yeah.
I'm like, that ride for me, I'm good on either. Honestly, the left kind of feels cool when you throw yourself on the Mosasaurus roll to the left because you're getting thrown opposite instead of left.
Mm-hmm. It's a sick ride, bro. It really is.
And generally, I don't get sick of anything with the spiel or the animatronics or...
Yeah.
I don't get sick of it.
I'm up to 41 rides.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought you've gotten way more, honestly.
Well, like lifetime, yeah. But 41 right now.
Wait, 41 since you've been down there?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Like... Yeah.
So...
Like I have... In 2022, I rode Veloci 80 times. So...
Fuck. Bro, you were also in Orlando, like, 5 times that year.
Yeah. And that's why I moved.
But... Universal Islands of Adventure, I ended up doing Dudley's finally.
Ooh, it's good.
Bro, I was pretty frosted at this point. I felt like Frosty the Snowman. Not cocaine, because now people are saying snow with cocaine. But literally, I was in the clouds. I was not expecting to. I was not expecting to. That was a waterfall. That was bro. I had to like plug water out of my ears. That was insane. My shorts didn't dry for like granted they were cloth shorts, but they didn't dry for like 3-4 hours after completely. Bro, we had a 1 hour wait for Velocicoaster. I was wringing my shorts the entire time until we got into the fucking like train.
I'm sure that was cold.
Bro, no, you already know when we get to the I forget his name, but he starts talking about we here at Engine do everything perfectly. Yeah, like that room is so cold for no reason. Like right before the Raptors, like before.
Bro. That's brutal.
But yeah, bro, I just it was like a test though because I was like I just want to see how like long. It literally all the way until we were about to get on the train, I was still wringing my shorts. And I was like, all right, hopefully I get a good air dry, which it did feel so good to finally get in the Florida. Granted, it was like sunset at that point, but so yeah. Also, sunset ride, Velocicoaster, heck yeah. We also got a went back on because we got a return time and got a night ride.
That's what's up.
So, man, like that ride's so sick, bro. I'm sorry, like. I can see where people saying, oh, it doesn't pull positives. Really, okay, laterals and airtime. Come on, the first half I really noticed the airtime. Like, it's such unique airtime in the first half, bro. Like, oh my, like, and some of it's so excellent. Like, I'm getting this wonky floater back and forth before I go into the second launch, bro. And honestly, I still think Stormwater's launch is better, but I get what you're saying about that launch being close now. The second launch. I get what you're saying.
There was actually a clearance issue if you sat on the right side.
What side?
If you sat on the right seat, there was a clearance issue. Like lately.
Like, what are they hitting?
It was a red bush, like red leaves.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I hit it like 3 times the other day.
That's like me on Fire Chaser Express. There's this pine tree on this lateral section coming back around before you go to the reverse section, and I always slap it really fast.
I always try to find the clearance issues on the Haggards if there is any.
Bro. Yeah, do it on the rides you can do it on. The slow ones. Because you try to do it on a ride like Blue Hawk, yeah, you're going to be an amputee. Because I'm telling you, unless you got some stubby arms, I legit had to throw my arms down. I did not feel comfortable holding them up. And I literally always hold my arms up. I'm getting airtime. Blue Hawk and Six Flags over Georgia.
Oh. Yeah.
There was like 3 instances on the ride. 3. I'm like, okay, this ride officially bottom tier. On top of being rough as shit for a steel coaster.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's another ride you could take a smoke on. Anyways, so we ended up doing a Rain School of Kong too. That was all right. I love the animatronic at the end. I mean, everything else is meh for me. But hold up, I think we did half of the ride again. I don't think we went outside the second time. Yeah, we didn't go outside. Wow. What else? Well, from there, I think we started heading over to HHN for the first time experience. We got some Hot Dog Hall of Fame, which
it's gas, bro.
Shocking to say, there were like no lines for any of the food. Out in City Walk, at least.
Yeah.
But Hot Dog Hall of Fame slaps. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It gets the job done. It was nice with the blue moon I had on draft. I wish they gave me an orange, but it's cool. I didn't expect it. Still, the best way to enjoy a blue moon. And I was ready. I was ready to enjoy HHN for the first time. I really did not go in with any expectations. I'm not gonna lie. Well, in terms of what to expect with its theme or how it was running as a haunt, all I was going in expecting this was the best Halloween event you will ever experience. Like, all right. So when I get in, I was not expecting it to feel more like a party vibe. So that's kind of what it is. There are scare zones, obviously, but there's like pop music and club music playing around along with the freaky music once you finally get there. But I think I found out officially from this, to doing everything, and I did 7 mazes. I'm not necessarily a haunt person. Like, they are okay. And then also what I didn't expect, because generally with these haunts, just the time to get night rides. And granted, it really wouldn't affect a lot of these rides to ride them at night because they're indoors, but I kind of missed having rides to ride during a Halloween event. But these are just the things that come out right now. And besides the walking, oh my god. I'll get to the exits, but the walking was insane. We did the whole day. We did 31,433 steps. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. 16, for me at least, it was 16 miles. I don't know about his height and all that stuff, but
Wow.
my feet. No, man. There's a lot of triple we're talking about it too, but like I literally said, I felt like there were 2 shotgun shells in them because they were shot. Y'all, this is live coming from after Halloween Horror Nights. First time did about a lot of the houses. I just know we missed Chucky, Dueling Dragons, Oddfellows. So we did about 6 to 7 of them. Yeah. It's definitely the best Halloween event. It's definitely the best one. There's no question about that. But I will say, I'm not sure I'm gonna be back in another few years. And something even against the event. I said it's a great event. One of the best events ran by a park. I'll be outside. But for me, I need rides with these events. And the fact that I had to leave Islandside, it's closed, and those rides are there. And I get it. It'd be crazy to have the whole park, or both parks, staffed, or all that, but yeah, it'd be actually insane, basically, to have both parks, have a Halloween event, and have open rides, but yeah, that was the one thing I was missing, because I think every other event, essentially the rides are still open for the most part. So that was definitely missed, and my feet definitely missed that, because generally that is one of the few times they can get a rest throughout walking in these big parks. And tonight, was by the end of the whole Universal day that me and Will had, close to 32,000 steps. Damn. I will say, I definitely had a great time. I will be back, but it wouldn't be for quite a bit. And it's nothing even against the houses, nothing against the event. It's just, Halloween events really aren't for me anyway. I'm really at them in general at my own home park. So, that being said, able to get night rides is really the main reason I do go. But it's not like I'm able to get marathons. That's the most packed park is. But regardless, Halloween Horror Nights definitely should go to, especially if you are a horror fan. If you are a haunt fan for the parks, for the Halloween season, and getting into all of that in the mazes and everything, fantastic. Like, they are some of the most coherent and detailed mazes. And I enjoyed them when I went in them, for sure. It was just, my feet feel like there are two 22 millimeter bullets in them. Because to say they are shot is an understatement. More like eviscerated. But that's what 32,000 steps will do to you. Regardless, y'all, if you haven't been, definitely I think you should try at least once. I'm on the minority of this. I think a lot of enthusiasts generally enjoy this event. RC will probably be fighting me about my opinion, but we shall see. Otherwise, Willow's inside shopping. What else is new? But we are about to leave to go back to the hotel. I'm gonna get a few rides here in Universal before I head back myself, back to VA. So y'all catch y'all back in the cast where we talk more about HHN. Excuse me when I said earlier, it sounds like 2.22 caliber bullets in my feet, or just shotgun slugs. Because, oh my goodness, my feet are shot.
Oh, you know who just messaged me? Jeremy.
Jeremy?
I think he said Bluesiest.
Oh.
Jeremy Lynch.
Oh.
He's in Code Crew.
Yeah.
He's a friend of mine in Orlando.
Yeah,
he said because I couldn't come to HHN tonight.
So wait, what did he say about HHN tonight?
He said I couldn't come tonight because I'm casting.
Yeah, tell him to come on the cast sometime.
There we go. You know, it's from my hometown that I moved here from.
Wow, that's actually crazy.
Like, I met him through our group and stuff in Orlando, and then I found that out, and I was like, whoa, that's, like, nuts.
You never know.
Like, isn't it crazy?
You never know who you're going to meet in this hobby, bro.
It's crazy. And there's another guy in, like, BCS that I've met that's from our town, too.
That's what's up, bro.
So, yeah, people are out there, man. That's what's up.
But the mazes, scare zones, the costume designs, let me tell you, incredible. They are the best you will find at an event. The set designs are the best you will find at an event. Even the stories, even though I think a lot of these, and this is why I'm saying I'm not a haunt person, a lot of these are overhyped. I want to hear your opinions on some of these houses. But
we're hyped.
Yeah, like Blood Moon. I'm sorry, bro. Everyone was
Blood Moon is one of the lower tier houses.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely is. Because people, I asked all my socials, hey, I'm going, what house should I prioritize? I won't be able to do all of them. And then everyone said Blood Moon. Even people before I was reading tweets, Blood Moon. Oh my, I'm like, all right, I'm expecting Blood Moon. Blood Moon was like, honestly, a very good Cedar Fair.
Yeah.
Like, I liked how there was a guy with the bell and stuff. That's cool, but like,
it was definitely one of the lower tier ones, but there's no bad houses this year.
Oh yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. In fact, I started doing the method on that one where I was like, I would have to hold up like the groups, and honestly, it was kind of funny because I would be slowing down with me and Will. And then the people behind us would be like, wow, the scares, they were really good this time. I'm like, huh, you guys just walking through these houses like mad fast? Be like, it took me like an hour to wait. I'm going to take my time and look through every detail, my guy. That's just me, though. But yeah, we did the slow down method. I literally like made like a 2 scare buffer. And yeah, we made sure we got all the scares. I'm not going to lie to you, though. This is what I mean. I'm not a I'm not a haunt person because I felt bad for the actors because I'm leading the scares and I'm getting the main of them. I don't think I jumped once that night.
I just laugh.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm more so like I'm like
I
like
know,
nice set design like
like
yeah.
it'll be perfect timing, and it's so awesome. So I just laugh, and I'm happy.
Now there were ones and I wish I remember them specifically, but like there was specific like Jack like I don't know if it was like a jack-o'-lantern, but like this big one that like was like a strobe light that was like shaking at the end. That like I forget which one it was. They did it for kind of two of them, but there was one that which one was it? Let me look at the map. Following Horror Nights. If I look at the map, I could probably visualize it more in my head to know exactly where we went. It wasn't Stranger Things. Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. People were shitting on Yeti, but I went in like, all right, Yeti's probably bad. Let's do it. It was so goofy. I loved it.
Yeti's a good house this year. Yeti's a stronger one, bro.
No, people were shitting on it. I'm like, all right, look, I'm not spending much. That one is so stupid. I love it. Like there's people running with like arms chopped off. Yetis just jumping at you, but they look like apes. And then I'm like, what else was there? There was another creature that's in there that made me laugh. I forgot, but like. I think that was the one where we came out and like there's like a strobe light effect and I'm like, oh, I'm like so entranced by what's happening because I'm like just buzzed as fuck. And then he like literally had to point me to the exit because like you're so immersed in the sets and then like the strobe light scare, they're like, oh shit. And that's what I mean. Like I really enjoy doing that. I don't know if I would do all of this. Like how many nights do you do this a week?
I've already done it 8 nights. I think I was thinking I'd do 30, but I think more like 25 in total,
You see,
probably.
Jesus Christ, I would do it like
It's a lot of fun, bro.
I would do it three times a year.
It's like super available, so it's like I can always do it after work and stuff. Like it's very convenient. So
I guess it's good cardio.
yeah, I don't know.
But let me go through. Let me see I wish they had a map on the app that you could actually look at. That all rhymed without me trying to do that. I need to stop. Whoa.
A map on the app I can actually look at.
I need to stop doing that. I just did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That was crazy. that was crazy. Anyways. Yeah. I wish they showed it. Exorcist was probably. It was okay.
Good house.
It was okay. One that was underrated in my opinion, The Darkest Deal.
The Darkest Deal is one of my absolute favorites this year.
Really? Yeah, I thought that
It's
one.
a top 3 house. It's very good.
I love the story with it. It was coherent.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of creepy. Like just the whole. I thought it was great, personally.
How did you like? What about the guy with like the big head? You like that guy
Yeah.
on the stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary, bro, he pops out at some point too. I like that one.
Stranger Things was great. I still think Last of Us was probably my favorite. That house is great. I love how I don't know what Halloween Horror Nights that people are showing with Last of Us that shows them like talking at the beginning like together, Joel and Ellie. But at least the one that I got, it showed them in like completely different rooms or parts of the big room where like yeah, those sets in there were great. Last of Us was great. I will say, hearing the theme, I could not imagine being in the 3-hour line for that, because holy shit, you hear that theme for a long time.
Huh.
Yeah, I loved Yeti. Universal Monsters Unmasked. That one was a little overrated in my opinion, but
I think it's the top house actually, bro.
what'd you say?
I think that's the top house actually, bro.
Yeah, that's the one everyone told me to do, and I went in like, all right. Where's the zombie guy? Where's the guy with no face or whatever? Like, I didn't see him in the house at all. Because like that's the guy I really was like hoping to see, and I really only saw the mummy, negative man or whatever, and then the werewolf, and there was a nice combo scare at the end at least. Like they get you with like 3 or 4 of them all at the end. They will be mixing up scares because I thought I got spoiled for Last of Us. with one of the parts at the end, or Stranger Things, whatever it was. But they did that scare at a different part of the maze, like a different part at the end of the maze, instead of like when you're walking out. Because there was a point where they're like, we were walking out of Exorcist, and we saw, yeah, it was Exorcist, and we saw like a scare actor standing in like the big, like whatever, the big costume of whatever the big thing is at the end, just outside of those doors and just scaring people. Like they think they've made it when they really haven't.
Yeah.
So in that retrospect, if you know that, I can see why it is. You're technically, there is potential for different scares each night. Like, how often would you say you get different scares?
Very often.
Oh,
that's,
wow.
That's what I like about it. You get so many different run throughs. You can get a really good run through. You can get a pretty mediocre run through, and that's something that I like about it.
Okay. Well then, fuck. Now I kind of do want to go back. It really is expensive though. Like.
Yeah. That's why I want to get the most of my money.
We did not do Chucky, and we did not do Oddfellows, and we did not do Dueling Dragons. But we did everything else, and yeah, if I were to rank them from what I've done, it's Last of Us. Where is it? Darkest Deal. Yeti. Universal Monsters, Exorcist, and then Blood Moon.
Should I try and rank them right now?
I mean, they're on the app. It's easy to look at them. You've been more than me, so your opinion counts more, in my opinion. So.
Yeah, I'll rank them real quick.
Well, there are two perspectives. This is my first time ever going, and you've gone 8 nights.
Yeah.
But also, I'm so pissed. I went twice to see and try to find David S. Pumpkins. And I didn't find him. And you know who found him? I think, honestly, Jeremy found him that night.
I found him at one point, too. He came up to me.
Bro, I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, do I have to order a drink and summon him? Like, what am I missing here? Like, I thought he was just there. And I thought there was 2 of them. I don't know, man. That didn't actually affect the trip, but I wanted to see David S. Pumpkins, so that's all I'm saying. And apparently there was a Megan parade. Have you seen that yet?
I have not seen that one.
Apparently that one is harder to find than anything else. But that's like the hardest thing to find this year. It's like really random, and even cast members can't talk about it, or team members. So yeah, I think that's a little too selective, because like, what if people want to do everything? But that might be for the more hardcore. Who knows? Because wasn't there rumors there was supposed to be a Megan house this year anyway?
I'm not sure.
I think there was a rumor for that, and maybe that rumor inevitably was Chucky, or it turned into Chucky. But yeah, what are your rankings?
So, number 1, I'll go 1 through 10. Darkest Deal.
That's your favorite.
Monsters Unmasked.
All right.
Exorcist. Dr. Oddfellows, Twisted Origins, Yeti, Stranger Things, Last of Us, Chucky, Dueling Dragons, Blood Moon.
Dang, Last of Us is kind of low. To be fair,
7. But I'm not saying it's a bad house. Like, I think the lineup is really good this year.
Wait, where do you have Chucky again?
8.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things about Chucky.
I don't know. I think all the houses are really good.
Yeah.
That's what I would rank them as. Probably like right now. It might change.
Yeah, and like I kind of attest to that, because like I said, even Blood Moon, even though it was my least favorite, is basically the best version of like a Cedar Fair, like basically something that you would find like outside of it, a Cedar Fair park. But it's just above that with Blood Moon for me. At least this year. I don't know if it was better. I don't know if it came back. But yeah, it's very gory, and that's what a lot of parks outside of Universal do. So that's why it reminded me of that, I suppose. And in fact, I don't mind the gore. I liked it. That was the part I liked. I just thought the scares were kind of even when I was setting them up. But yeah, that's basically it. I came back the next day, rode Velocicoaster once because of the line, and also for a little bit of merch shopping, and then Hulk 5 times because single rider was ridiculous. And
Did you get HHN merch?
no, I did not. But
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get any either.
yeah,
But
yeah, I don't know. I do think for me, I haven't even been to the event, so I can't even say that. But I feel like Hollywood Nights would be more my jam of my favorite event. But
it's my favorite. Hollywood Nights is still my favorite. Four Nights is my second favorite. Shit. Tell me I could go to Hollywood Nights 40 times if I buy a $400 pass. Hell yeah.
oh, also the only thing that also sucks is really the exits. Oh my god. Oh my god, man.
Really bad this year. And like yesterday with the rain, like flooding. Like they'll like flood and they have to close houses and stuff. It's like pretty bad this year. So I see the same issues.
Yeah, those like you would be waiting and going through these switchbacks, which that's another thing I have. Like, I guess I was expecting this to be super next level, and it was basically the best Halloween event that you can imagine, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they're really changing or breaking the barrier of anything. It's just the top notch level of the set designs, the costume designs, and actually having coherent story and IPs that people were more aware about, outside of the parks. Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike the event at all. I think it was great. I just don't think I can see myself. If I lived there, I would go more for sure. But
Yeah.
I won't
With the
travel.
pass, I just want to get the value.
Mm-hmm. But if for my situation, I can't see myself going back in another few years. Unless, obviously, I was a diehard horror fan and all that stuff. But yeah, that concludes the little mini runaway. Concludes the cast and be at Dorney in a little bit here. Well, not a little bit, but like.
Dude. All right,
10
you're
hours,
actually gonna be at tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to Dorney before.
There you go.
So, at least we got
run.
that. We're gonna be getting everything, hopefully, and night rides. So.
Hey, enjoy Steel Forest, homie.
Yep.
That's a pretty decent one.
I don't know how many times Duple Weather, the Czech, and Hershey. Because, dear God, please, Wind, I need you to just calm down.
Well, get lit. Have a good time. You know how it goes, brother. Make the best of it.
God. At this point, I'm gonna see how many laps I got on Laugh Track, like I said. Just for the trolls. Y'all, thank y'all for listening to the cast.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Catch y'all next one. Catch our socials. Follow us on Twitter at the High Roller C and mine at West Tower C. And then on Instagram, you can follow us at the High Rollers DMV. And then mine at West Tower Coasters.
Hit me at Old Mine Airtime, man.
And if you want to find this video format where we still don't have any cameras, maybe in the future. But for now, if it's easy for you on YouTube, go ahead and look me up on West Tower. Or on West Tower. At West Tower on YouTube. Where all the podcasts from before will be there in a playlist. Then likewise, if you would rather put this in your pocket for Spotify and listen to this on the road or whatever, you can go ahead and do that. We're on every basically podcast platform. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, you name it, Amazon. So go ahead and do that. Give us some reviews as well. Appreciate it. We'll read out the reviews. And y'all, stay homie. Stay cool out there.
Damn.
Peace out.
Peace.
Take care, y'all.